In this video, I'm going to tell all you real estate agents how to get 1,000 subscribers in literally just 1 hour. Just kidding. It actually took me 6 months to hit 1,000 subscribers, and I know there's a lot of videos and people out there that are showing you how to hit 1,000 subscribers in 1 day or 1 week or 1 month. But I'm here to tell you guys the truth about how most people actually get to 1,000 subscribers just like myself. So make sure you stay tuned. What's up, guys? My name is Lillian Chukwueze, and if you're new to my YouTube channel, welcome to the family. I drop multiple videos every single week about real estate, entrepreneurship, and investing. So if any of those topics interest you, all that I ask is that you please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I drop the next video. So first and foremost, most people actually do not hit 1,000 subscribers on their YouTube channels, and most people actually give up before they even give themselves a chance to hit that number. And the number one reason why people give up is because it actually takes a lot of time and effort. It takes a ton of time and effort upfront to actually build an audience that is willing to actually subscribe to your channel. And people who are consistently building their YouTube channel may take several months, up to a year, or even beyond that to actually hit 1,000 subscribers. In my case, it actually took me about 6 months of consistently posting long form videos 2 to 3 times a week to hit 1,000 subscribers. Now, based on my research, I actually found that 36.3 million channels captured in the data, just about 4.4 million, which is about 12%, have more than 1,000 subscribers, making these channels eligible for monetization by YouTube, meaning AdSense. I also found out that it takes on average about 22 months for the average YouTube channel to hit 1,000 subscribers. And just about 0.42% of those channels have over 100,000 subscribers. So as you can understandably imagine, it takes a good amount of time and effort to substantially build your YouTube channel to have such a big following, which is why most people actually drop off before that point. Growing to 1,000 subscribers is definitely one of the hardest things to do on a YouTube channel. So when it comes to trying to build your YouTube channel up and build that online presence, you absolutely have to be diligent in this process in order to see the results that you desire. So now I'm going to take you guys through a couple steps that I believe is the best way and be on your way to hitting 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. So your first step is to know your why. Know why you want to start a YouTube channel and grow it, because like anything else in life, YouTube is a mental game. You'll need to know exactly why you want to build your YouTube channel, and you'll have to refer back to that why many times in order to continue to motivate yourself to keep going, because it does get hard. This can be a very long process, but it can be a very prosperous journey for you. So if you're only focused on building and growing your channel to 1,000 subscribers just to monetize, then it may not work out for you. The reason is because any successful YouTube channel is built around the value that is provided to the audience viewing it. Not every video you post will be a hit and get hundreds and thousands of views, but depending on the type of videos that you put out, it will attract the right audience that will stick around and actually do business with you. So YouTube is really built on value, and if you can't provide value to people, then it will be very challenging for you to grow. A lot of my videos are educational videos that do not get the most views, but they do get a decent amount of engagement that usually turns into leads for my business as a real estate agent and an investor. But I'm totally fine with not getting a whole bunch of views on videos in the short term because I understand my why and my long-term game plan. The reason I started my YouTube channel was because I wanted to educate more people about real estate investing and being a real estate agent in a more effective way, and also share my journey. The whole point of my channel is to simply help people and provide value. I wanted to document my journey because I thought it would be pretty cool to also see my evolution, and in the midst of doing so, people would constantly ask me questions about wholesaling real estate. And then after I got licensed as an agent, people began to ask me a bunch of questions about that side as well. And I figured instead of spending all this time answering all these questions individually, it would be best for me to just put those same questions and create YouTube videos about them so everybody can now understand my answer and my perspective on these questions, so I can help multiple people instead of just one at a time. Now, I don't watch TV, so I would always watch YouTube, and I saw how powerful it was for other real estate investors and agents to use YouTube to not only build their personal brand, but also build their businesses as well. So of course, monetization was in the back of my mind, but it was not my number one thing when I set out to build a YouTube channel, because I knew it would take quite a bit of effort and time to actually get to that point. And the only way to get to that point of monetizing is to actually provide a whole bunch of value up front so people can actually see how genuine and giving you are, and you can earn their trust. Naturally, that will most likely lead to you doing business together. So I'm not saying that wanting to monetize is a bad thing. I'm just saying that I don't think it necessarily should be the number one reason that you should create a YouTube channel and try to grow it. And believe me, I had some limiting beliefs the same way you might have some limiting beliefs thinking that it might be too late or maybe YouTube is too saturated, but in reality, it's really not. Yes, there are millions of YouTube channels out there, but don't let that discourage you. People will follow who they relate to most. So as an African American woman living here in Philadelphia, there's a lot of other African Americans and minorities in general that relate to my journey and feel as though they can trust me with the information I provide because I look just like them. Even though there are a bunch of other people out there that are doing the same thing that I'm doing and have bigger channels doing what I do, I still attract a certain type of audience that directly relates to me the most. Now, I know the first step was a little drawn out, but I do feel like it was a very foundational piece to starting a YouTube channel and hitting your first 1,000 subscribers. And that leads me right into the next step, which is that you need to think about your audience and what your niche is before you even start a YouTube channel. You definitely want to think about who your audience is within a particular niche. And this was actually one of the very first mistakes that I made with my channel, but I still ended up being okay. I honestly didn't put too much thought into who my audience was when I made my channel. Like I said, I just wanted to educate people on what I was doing and show my journey and be able to answer questions in a more effective way instead of spending so much time answering one question at a time. So I really just made my channel just kind of all willy-nilly, just an understanding that I'm going to be talking to other real estate, agents, investors, and wholesalers. In reality, I wanted to utilize YouTube in a way to actually attract my direct consumers, which have technically would have been home sellers and home buyers. So I actually started another channel to do that separately, but the lesson here is that you definitely want to figure out who you want to attract before you start making videos, so you can actually tailor those videos to your audience. And this way you're intentionally serving your audience, which I guarantee you they will definitely thank you for. So ever since I became a licensed real estate agent, I've been documenting that journey as well and creating content to assist other real estate agents, especially in the realm of social media marketing, to grow their clientele. And quick plug here, guys, if you haven't done so already, I highly recommend that you check out my video about why every real estate agent needs a YouTube channel. I talk about all the benefits of having a YouTube channel, and that might help you develop a clear reason as to why you should create one. And of course, if this video is giving you value, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up and share it with some friends. Now, the third step to being able to start and grow your YouTube channel to 1,000 subscribers is that you need to think about the type of value that you can actually provide to your audience and start brainstorming some ideas and figure out exactly what your audience is struggling with and how you can provide solutions to those problems through your videos. One of the best ways to do this is to simply find people who are in your niche and that are talking about the same type of things that you want to talk about. Look at their most popular videos and then recreate them as your own, adding your own spice and value to it. Never copy. You always just want to add your own flavor so that people will actually relate to you, and that's what will make you different. So the first 3 steps were more of how to get started with a solid foundation, because that is very key, and these next 2 steps will pretty much be able to help you take off as fast as possible the way I did, and hopefully even faster. So the 4th way to be able to grow your YouTube channel to 1,000 subscribers is to understand the technicals. Now, I don't want to get too deep into this. I'll make a separate video about that and go into more detail. If you guys actually want me to do that, just comment down below and let me know. But in this video, I'll keep it really basic. So you definitely want to have a clean banner that clearly describes what you do or what your channel is about. You want to have a YouTube trailer or an intro, or you can use the video that has the most views on your channel already. You definitely want to understand SEO or search engine optimization for titles, using keyword research, and this is pretty much how people will actually find your videos. You want to have a hook at the start of every video. You want to make sure that the average 5th grader can literally understand your videos, because you have to keep your content as simple as possible for basically everybody to understand. All your videos must be basic, relatable, entertaining, and easy for people to comprehend, and has to gain their attention. And you obviously need to know how to plan a video. Now, my simple basic template is that the first thing I include in my video is the hook, the second is the intro, the third is the content, which is the bulk of it, the 4th are call to actions, and the 5th is the recap of everything I've talked about, and the 6th is the outro. Now, I highly recommend that you plan out your videos, because otherwise you'll be rambling and you'll be wasting people's time, and they do not like that. So plan what you say in the order that you want to say it. You can either choose to write out bullet points or write full out scripts. Now, the 5th thing that you need to do in order to grow your channel to 1,000 subscribers, and this is probably the most important thing, is that you need to post consistently. You definitely want to figure out your posting cadence or your posting schedule and determine exactly what fits best with your schedule. With mine in particular, I post twice a week. I actually started out posting 3 times a week, but that was a lot for me, considering the fact that I am a real estate agent as well. So I do a lot of work on that side. YouTube is the extra piece to it, which is great, but I definitely needed to kind of scale down, which is why I only do 2 videos a week. Hopefully I do plan on ramping it back up to 3, maybe even more every single week. But at the end of the day, you need to figure out what you can post every single week and be able to stick to it so people know exactly what to expect from you. So if it's only 1 video a week, then it's only 1 video a week. If it's only 1 video every 2 weeks, then that's what you have to stick to. Regardless, figure out what your schedule is and how much you're able to post. I highly recommend at least 1 time a week. I mean, again, think of this as your own TV show. You want to make sure you're at least speaking to your audience 1 time a week if you can. But if you really want to grow faster, which was what this video is about, you definitely want to post 2 to 3 times a week. 3 times a week would be ideal. The 6th thing you need to do is simply engage with your audience. And the reason for this is obviously because people appreciate when you actually comment back and talk to them. When somebody asks you a question, you absolutely want to respond. This is something that Gary Vee preaches all the time, and he has millions of followers and subscribers. So if he can do it with that big of an audience, then you can too. And the other reason why you want to engage with your audience is because the YouTube algorithm will actually start to push your video to the top of the search results for more people to see it. YouTube sees videos that have more engagement as typically being more valuable to people, so they will show it more. And the hack is, let's say if you get 5 comments on a video and you respond to all 5, then YouTube will identify your video as having 10 comments, even if the other 5 are actually your responses. In addition, your audience will also give you great ideas of what other videos to create because they will be asking you questions about your particular niche, and that will help you make great content. So you definitely want to engage and talk with people. These are the same people that you are trying to serve, so it would be in your best interest to actually pay attention to them. And once you really hone in on making content that your audience wants to see and optimizing that content, then your channel will really start to grow, and it will give you the highest chance to grow your subscribers to 1,000 in the shortest amount of time. And in order to grow your channel to hit 1,000 subscribers, you can't be random. You have to have a channel geared to a specific audience so they know exactly what they're coming to your channel for. And guys, if I broke down all the strategies that I used, then this would be a very lengthy video, but I believe I supplied you guys with the foundational tips and knowledge to get started and hit your first 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. So quick recap on how to hit 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. Number 1, you definitely want to identify why exactly you want to start a channel and grow your audience. 2, you have to figure out your audience and pick a niche. 3, figure out the type of value you need to provide to your audience. 4, understand the technicals of YouTube. 5, you have to post consistently. And 6, you absolutely have to engage with your audience. And if you're a real estate agent already or an aspiring realtor looking to partner with me and my team here at eXp Realty, then please reach out. My team and I focus on leveraging social media marketing. That means Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube, of course, to grow our businesses. And if you're interested in learning those strategies and partnering us, then definitely check out the links down below to join my team or schedule a free call with me to discuss even more. So there you have it, guys. I hope this video was helpful for you. As always, if you did like it, please like the video, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss when I drop the next video. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. And guys, until the next video, I will see you later. Stay safe and stay blessed.